Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kojimo here, back with another video. Today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about view models. This is going to be a more beginner video. I'm going to teach you the settings, little tips and tricks, and everything related to this gun on your screen, everything that's going on, so that we can make sure you have the cleanest looking gameplay, the best stuff, and make sure you have the advantage. Because even though this is a purely cosmetic thing, your view model really can change how some gunfights work. So I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that you need to do is go over here to your settings, go ahead and click over on game right here. This is very important. Enable developer console, yes. Now, all you have to do at this point is go to the top left of your keyboard, right next to the one button on most of them. Make sure you press FN or whatever, and it's going to allow you to open up your console here. And now it may look scary, but all this is going to be is your way to write in different commands and stuff. You're not hacking the system. You're not in the matrix, right? But this is going to be how we can customize our view model and make it look as nice as we want it. So the first thing I want you to do is simply type in a view model, right? View model like that. This is literally going to pull up pretty much everything you need to see as far as how your gun's going to look in game. And so the first thing I want you to mess around with is view model FOV. Mine is on 68. This is the maximum you are able to play with. The lowest is going to be 54, right? And so if we do that, you can see our hands go so much farther back in. And actually, let me show you with the AK here so you can actually see a gun, right? So like I said, I like my view model on 68. I think that is the cleanest. It allows me to see all of the gun. I like to see my stickers. I like to see all of the skin, and I don't want any of it being cut off, especially if you're playing on like a stretch resolution. This really is going to matter and definitely is going to change the way things look. So FOV 68, by far my favorite view model, and I've used it throughout my entire career, all these settings. The next thing you're going to do is go ahead and type in view model once again. All that stuff is going to be here. View model X, I put on 2.5. So what this X command is going to do, and I'm going to just type in a negative value here so you can see, is that's going to change how far out wide it is. You can play on whatever you want, but don't be the dude that's running around the map playing it like Quake. It looks so weird. Like it really just ruins the way the gun looks. But I mean, you could play like this, but it just looks so goofy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I know a lot of you watching this might be using this, but like I low-key make fun of some people that play on this, but it's all in good fun. So your access is going to change that. Like I said, I put mine on 2.5. I think that is the cleanest, that is the best. Let's go ahead and go back through here. For Y, I go ahead and slide this on 2. Again, I'll show you the negative value, what it's going to do. It's going to be like kind of like your FOV. It's going to change how much it goes in and out, right? So paired with the FOV, you can really have some custom view models and make things look very interesting. So let's go ahead and switch that back to what it was. And guys, by the way, it's gonna max out at certain values. So like I could put any number in here and it's just gonna max out on what it can actually be in game, right? So in game, the farthest it can go is 2, so that's where it's gonna go. For Z, I'm gonna do the same thing here. I do negative 2.0. That's what I have. Negative 2, same thing. And that's going to change how high and low your gun is. So you don't want to be going around here because this is just so unbelievably distracting, right? This is going to suck. You could have a gun that is all the way up to the top right and in the middle of your screen. So if you want to get crazy, that'd be sick, but ultimately it just looks like garbage. But for those of you that love your skins, this would be a great way to see all of it, right? So, I mean, if you're into that, you're into that. So there you go. But yeah, I go ahead and flip that on negative 2 to make it go down as low as it possibly can. I think it looks so clean. It looks so good. And as far as like actual view model settings, that is everything you are going to need to know with that. But I do have to show you some really cool settings and tricks and tips. So stay tuned to the second half of this video. But first, I have to show you about how to get the best Counter-Strike 2 skins possible out there. The sponsor of today's video is SkinsMonkey, an automated CS2 trading site with a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 for one $100 trade. They offer an instant way to get new skins, 24/7 live chat support, and multiple skins in their inventory with so many great filters to get exactly what you like. Right now, they are doing a Christmas event and they are giving out a free gift to everyone. You can get a completely free CS skin, up to 50% deposit bonus, or a free balance to use on the site. The first gift is absolutely free and you can earn more and more gifts depending on how much you trade on their site. In addition, they are also running an advent calendar. This is your chance to be entered in raffle tickets, get deposit bonus and XP on the site. There is just so much good stuff out there for everybody. Please celebrate the holiday season by using our partner SkinsMonkey. All right, guys, so the next thing that I want to show you is how to switch hands with your gun. And you might be like, oh, you know, is that really necessary? And I'm going to say no. it's not necessary. And I think that if you just play the game on right hand mode, you are perfectly fine. But there is a small majority of players that actually prefer to have it on left hand right here, right? They like playing left-handed mode, and that's perfectly fine. To me, I really don't like it. My brain like breaks down when it's on the left side of the screen. So personally, I've never really wanted to use it. I do have a bind on my keyboard, and I'm going to teach all of you guys how to do this, because this bind can actually be very, very useful. And it's something like I actually would recommend having it on your keyboard just in case. Go over here to settings again, go to keyboard and mouse. You're going to scroll down to this section right here, switch view model left/right hand. Go ahead and bind that to whatever you want. I put it on a weird part of my keyboard because I don't like using it, but technically it actually can be beneficial, because like say you're on left-handed mode here, right? Dude, it's so weird. I can't even think of like a good scenario for this, because we used to use overpass. Overpass used to be a good way to do this. But say like you're holding like some like angle, like say you have a guy pinned down somewhere. I'm trying my best to think. You can switch your hand so that when you're clearing certain angles, you're not missing out on any info. So I guess like in this situation, if you were clearing like arch side and brackets, you could switch to left hand so that your gun isn't blocking any part of the right side of your screen when you're peeking in here. See how your gun's to the left? I guess that could be useful as you're like flicking and turning to a different situation. I still think it's very like gimmicky and not the most useful. So as long as you have good crosshair placement and good positioning, you're kind of gonna eliminate this. But at the beginning, I guess I could see how if your crosshair placement's bad, if your positioning's really bad, this could bail you out and allow you to see more info or you know, get more information on your screen. So it's just a cool little thing you can add on there. A little more practical of a thing that you can actually do is go ahead and go into your console and go ahead and type in tracers. So you're gonna go ahead and put this on true or false. For me, I like it on true, and all this is if you look at the tip of my AK when I'm shooting, you'll see that there's actually like tracers going out of the gun. And actually, before I do this, let me do impacts. Let me turn this off so you guys get a real sense of what's going on. So when I'm shooting here, you see how there's like little bullets that are actually firing out of my AK. When I turn this off, when I go to false here, this is actually going to disable this. So when I'm shooting, there's none of those bullets going out. There's none. There's no bullets. Now, here's some common misconceptions. Why can't I say that? Guys, the other team is still going to see your like bullets when they go through, right? They're still going to see your tracers when you shoot, but you are not going to see your own when you have this off. I think that this can be useful. And in CSGO, I actually had it off, but there is a huge downside to it. If you're using guns that you don't really know the spray pattern, sure, you're not getting distracted, but it's kind of hard to know where your bullets are actually going when you're spraying at long range. Or if you're using a gun like a Negev, it can be really difficult to see like where is that Negev bullets going, right? So I think that it does have value, but ultimately I think that you're better off just using it for true, in my opinion. But if you do find that you're being distracted when you're shooting and you're not looking at the people you're actually shooting at, it can be extremely helpful. So just something I thought I'd put out there and you can mess around with. While it's not like necessarily your view model, it does have to do with like things going off of your gun and stuff like that. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. We kind of struggled with the left and right hand moment there, but I really can't think of examples. On overpass, there used to be a really good one on the stairs where it mattered if you were left and right handed, but in this game, I guess it doesn't matter. So it's up to preference. I still think it's a useful bind to have, just to mess around with and, you know, troll your teammates a little bit. But yeah, appreciate every single one of you guys for watching this video. Thank you for being patient with me. Hopefully you found this helpful, and go ahead and check out my second channel. I'm going to shout that out right now. I do coaching videos over there. Go ahead and check out the form in the description of this video if you want your own coaching. I'd love to work with you and make you a better player. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Keep working hard. Peace out. Peace out.